Yes, my background's a little bit unusual, but that is due to StreamYard completely just failing. Like they just have some really buggy situations going on. So I'm not able to do it from StreamYard, which is why my show was pretty much delayed. And I do apologize. Actually, if anything, StreamYard owes me and you an apology for their negligence and irresponsibility. But anyways, I am back for Mariners baseball, and this is the third game of the series where the Mariners have absolutely been struggling. And hopefully they can rebound and actually at least just not get swept, which would be more than ideal. And looks like we have already just started and we already have one out. And yep, you can thank StreamYard for me being late to the show. And yeah, if you guys can hit the donation button, which the QR code is right there, and hit that notification bell as well, and hit the like button, subscribe, or anything you name it. And hopefully we can get some Mariners baseball going. And we got Julio Rodriguez, and we already got one out. He's batting 196. And unfortunately, because of StreamYard completely just selling me out, I now have to just make do with what I have. And now we're looking at the pitch, and here it is. And now that's a foul ball. It's just disgraceful that StreamYard just completely dropped the ball. When you have a lot of people on, like, literally their lives are dependent on this. And now here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. When their lives are heavily dependent on this, and you guys cannot even fix your servers, like, that is just unacceptable. And I do pay a subscription amount, so I feel like I should be heavily compensated for this. Now, here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's a ground ball foul. And once again, I really do apologize. And yeah, like, it's just embarrassing that I'm doing it on this platform. Like, look at me. I don't even have a scoreboard on. I got nothing. So hopefully we can figure something out. And thank you, Flick of the Switch, for being here. Absolutely. Thank you. And it looks like we got a strikeout, and down goes Julio Rodriguez. And looks like I do have audience still coming in. I definitely appreciate it. And if you guys can donate to the channel as well. And looks like YouTube seems to be having problems. Either YouTube is having problems or StreamYard's having problems. But either way, StreamYard was very irresponsible with this. They really should not be having these issues. Like, they already have issues with the inability to use Instagram. And now here is Ty France batting third in the order, which I disagree with. And now we've got a foul ball. But yeah, that's like the nicest thing he ever said to me. And look, I hate the background. I just hate everything about this already. I'm using a different platform right now. It's called Studio. Now here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. Like, I know I'm sounding like I have a first world problems disease, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous that StreamYard just cannot get their act together on this one. As I go, I'm going to just fix everything I can. Here's the pitch, and that is a swing and a miss, and that's a strike two, and the Mariners are already down to their final strike in this inning. I'm at least going to make some adjustments to the background. Ty France, he has a 1-2 count going against him. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Down goes Ty France. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, absolutely nothing. Just an absolutely embarrassing inning. And I think we can all tell how this game is going to go just by that first inning. But we'll find out more after this timeout. I don't even have a timeout. I can't even play my commercials. All thanks to the moronics that are running StreamYard. And I mean, I am going to say this. Like, I know I shouldn't sound like a broken record about it, but at the same time, when I'm paying for service, I'm not saying I'm trying to be entitled or anything, but I shouldn't have to run into a situation like that. Oh, Jay Trident, I love you, man. I think we're bros for life on this one. But yeah, Jay Trident, can you believe this? I don't have my fancy visuals. I got nothing. No scoreboard. But donations are heavily appreciated. And if you guys, if StreamYard can't compensate me for this, you guys can. And plus, here's the other idea. The reason I'm doing this show is I'm also trying to take revenue away from the evil John Stanton, terrible owner of the Mariners. And obviously, you can tell I'm really fired up just because Look what I have to work with. I know I have a first world problems disease, and put in the comments if you think that I have a first world problems disease. But here in perspective, people's lives are dependent on StreamYard for their YouTube. And when you have StreamYard completely dropping the ball, or if it's I think it's StreamYard because on this studio, it's working just fine. I know. I really got to get over it at some point, but it's just unfortunate that I didn't get to play my cool intro that I really fall in love with, that MLB on Fox nostalgic intro. And then this is all I'm settled for. And I have to subscribe to the studio account, which really sucks. I'll probably just do a free trial on it for now, and then maybe that'll keep my mouth shut on that. And now I'm trying to update my thumbnails and everything. And now we're looking at Logan Gilbert, who is a 3.55 ERA. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman. Rojas to throw to first, and it's in time. And now we got one down. It's really just a stink hole. But I'm going to see if I could. Man, they don't even give me. I can't even get a free trial on this. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get like play-by-plays or anything, which is very unfortunate. And now here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the way. And that is in there for a strike. I'm just going to have to make do with what I have at this present time. And once again, I appreciate all of your all of their flexibilities, everyone. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that will be caught by Julio Rodriguez, and we've got two down already. As of now, Logan Gilbert is pitching very well. And if you're seeing me on Twitter, please excuse my language because, yeah, I was steaming frustrated when I saw that StreamYard could not support YouTube today. And you're seeing it on all over Twitter as well, that people are really enraged by this, and everyone should. Like, when you have a big company like StreamYard not being able to do their jobs, it's just embarrassing. And then we are looking at it as a strike to Bo Bichette, who hit the home run yesterday. And Trident, I do love that you're on the road and you're using my voice rather than Mariners radio. Let's take their viewerships away. And now here's the 0-1, and that is outside for a ball. And usually I would have more Twitter followers by now, but people are really not used to this. Like, I'm just devastated I cannot play the intro, so I'm crying like a baby about it right now. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike two, or maybe that was a foul ball. No, that was a strike. Now I got to figure out how to use this platform too. It's going to take me a lot of time. It's going to take me a lot of time to figure this out. And now here's the 1-2, and that is low for a ball. It just sucks. Julio stinks. I actually don't think he's a good hitter. He has his moments, but watching him, he's clueless. I hope I'm wrong. He was very anti-clutch. It's very true. And now we're looking at the 2-2 pitch on the way. And now here is a fly ball, and that should be a routine play. And Haniger is there. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. And we have already a 1-2-3 inning for Logan Gilbert. Pretty smooth so far. We are looking at still a no score and no hits so far. So pretty smooth game so far. And the sad thing is the studio thing I'm using is also not any better either. So that ain't good. And now I'm going to re-promote. Here is the link to the show. Yeah, I mean, once again, I apologize, but here's the thing. I think StreamYard should be apologizing. And the only way that I'll accept StreamYard's apology is if they refund me for at least this month. And I wonder if StreamYard would do something like that. And they are still having issues because here's what it says. It says YouTube is experiencing an issue preventing streams. So I guess this is YouTube's fault from being created and going live. Our engineers are investigating. So it looks like there was a dispute between, but I have no idea what that is. I still think StreamYard should be held accountable for this. Like I said, I don't know. How's it going, Christian? Thank you for being on the show. And hey, and despite the just the awful like hiccups of the technicalities, I still appreciate you guys being flexible with me. Like, I really appreciate it. I do love you guys. And Jay Trident, I mean, we're partners in crime for many years to come. So the only sad thing is I just couldn't play my cool intro, which I really do love, the countdowns and everything like that. And let's see, and then of course Studio Restream is trying to sell me on stuff too. I could do custom graphics, cross-platform chats, whatever that means. Stream guest channels. No, I can't. I'm not going to do that. But too bad they won't even give me a free trial, which is really unfortunate. And it looks like we are back from the break. So no commercials today. Man, I don't know. But now here's Mitch Haniger to the plate. And that is outside for a ball. Watch the game in the background. I think you just mean watch me in the background, really. I really do appreciate that, Steven Diaz. And now we're looking at the pitch to Mitch Haniger, and here is the pitch by Kikuchi, and that is a ball. Both of these guys were teammates at some point. Kikuchi was with the Mariners from 2019 to 2021. He signed the big contract to go to the Blue Jays, so that way the Mariners could free up money for Robbie Ray. Now here's the 2-0, and that is right in there for a strike. And maybe I should just do like a ticker kind of thing. Yeah, I should probably do that. And that is inside for a ball. And now Haniger is looking at a 3-1 count. And now here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 4. Take your base. Mitch Haniger gets on the board for a walk. So yeah, donate to this channel or also use my QR code to donate through Venmo. And use my SeatGeek code Rooftop Sports to get $20 off. And now we got Polanco's batting number 5, and that is a foul ball. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. And now Scott Service is being shown on the camera, which I really disagree with how he's managing this team. And we now look at the 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Maybe I can do something like this. Mariners 0, Blue Jays 0, top second. And now here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball. Upcoming homestand, we got the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. So the Mariners will be at home for the next 6 games after this series. And hopefully the Mariners can at least end it with some kind of victory. And now Polanco is the set. And he is going to first, and Mitch Haniger's back in time, obviously. I really am adapting, unfortunately. But I just don't like I don't like this streaming thing already. And YouTube is still having issues. And now here's the pitch to Polanco, and that is fouled once again. And I got to send to all my buddies, like, everything. I got to send it to my friend Steven. He said he might be on the show, but we're not sure quite yet. And now here's the 1-2, and that is low for a ball. So, yeah, the good news for you, Flick, no commercials. So does that make you happy? Is that any consolation for you? I would think so. And here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that's a double play ball. The throw to first by Bichette. No throw to first, but Mitch Haniger's out at second base. still very thankful for everyone that is on this show so far. It's all about the consistency, right? It's all about how to adapt, unfortunately. But I still shouldn't have been forced to be in that situation. Your voice, the game on mute. I like it. And now here is Mitch Garver, who's really got to step up because he's really been a waste of money so far. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Mariners were just better off signing Kyle Lewis back on the team, in my opinion. I think they should have just done that. And now we are looking at the 0-1 pitch so far. And now here is the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Just making do with what I have right now is another platform that seems to be doing well so far. I just hate this background I have, but in order to change the background, I have to subscribe, which I won't because I'm already with StreamYard. And the throw to first, and Mitch back in time. Kikuchi, he was okay with the Mariners. He was meh at best. And now we are looking at the 1-1, and that is foul ball. After this inning, I gotta go to the bathroom. Just making do with what I have. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Down goes Mitch Garver. And now we got one. Now we got two down. I wish it was one down. I'm learning as I go on this. So do definitely bear with me because I have never used this before. I feel like I should have like practiced it a long time ago in case of situations like this. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And now we're looking at the 0-1 count. And now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. And that is Cal Raleigh, who is 1 for 8 in this series. It's pretty shocking that he has been unfortunately struggling. Now we are looking at, and that is a throw to first and not in time. And now we're looking at the 1-1 count for Cal Raleigh. Here it is. And that is a foul ball. And now Cal Raleigh is waiting, and here's the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three. And that will retire the side. And we go to the bottom of the second. It is still no score. And I'm going to the bathroom. And I got no commercials to work with, so bear with me on this one. And thank you for bearing with me. And you guys have been awfully quiet. That's okay. And considering that I'm on a completely different platform, it ain't helping me one bit. And also tomorrow, confirmed that I'm going to be covering the Modesto game tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to covering a minor league baseball game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that opportunity. And I'm just trying to figure out this whole StreamYard, not the StreamYard, but this other program. And it's too bad I can't really show the scoreboard. And StreamYard is still having issues. I wonder how long that's going to last because you don't want that to last. That would be an absolute embarrassment if it did. And now here's the pitch by Gilbert, topping at a 96, and that is going to be a strike. And that's going to be Justin Turner, who actually did contribute against the Mariners. And now here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. And now Justin Turner's looking at an 0-2 count. And now here is the pitch, and that is up high for a ball. Unless that could have been a foul tip. Nope, that was a ball. And we will try this again. Now here is the pitch, and that is low for a ball. A 2-2 count. Logan Gilbert is trying to make something happen to get this guy out. And now here's the 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Strike three, and down goes Logan Gilbert. And down goes Justin Turner. Now we got one down. Very good pitch. And now we're looking at Cavan Biggio or Cavan Biggio. I don't even know how to say his name anymore. And that is going to be a strike. And now we're looking at the 0-1 and a swing and a miss. Strike two. And now we're looking at the 0-2. And that check swing, did he go? He did not. And we're looking at the 1-2 count. And now we're looking at the 1-2 count on the way to Cavan Biggio. And now here's a ground ball foul. StreamYard was supposed to allow me. They were supposed to allow me to. They were supposed to allow me to stream, but they didn't on YouTube. So that was a problem right there. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And now here is a fly ball to center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And looks like there was nothing much they could have done, but I kind of saw a lack of hustle from Julio. I would have liked to see him go for that and try to go at his all. You got to find a way to inspire the team. I know the range wasn't there, but for some of that athleticism, you should have some range coverage. So I would have just ran for that. Run for your life on that. I thought that was something he should have caught. And now we're looking at Alejandro Kirk. And now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Remember to donate this channel, use my QR code to donate to Venmo, and use my SeatGeek promo code Rooftop Sports for $20 off. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball. And here's a double play ball. And the throw to first. And it's in time for the double play. Good play by Polanco. And that is going to retire the side. We go to the top of the third. It is still no score. Yep, we are still at no score right now. And there is a small possibility that I might have the other fellow Mariner YouTuber, East Coast M's, to be on this show. So that will be exciting if we can get him in. But no pressure on him. And also, this video is sponsored by... I was trying to test something, but it didn't seem to work. Modern Exterior Solutions. Yeah, did not work. So I'm not going to make that happen. I like StreamYard better. Studio doesn't give me everything that I want. Just testing things, so bear with me. This is kind of embarrassing. Doesn't even let me like... Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't want the background. The background's just weird. I'd rather have it full screen. But it does make you want to test things. I don't like this already. I only know like one other YouTuber that actually uses it. Its name is Grant Napier. Do you think Kirk is the slowest person to ever play in the MLB? I don't know. Can't answer that question for you. And Kikuchi, he has been just absolutely dominant against the Mariners. And all I can say is, I did add Kikuchi to my fantasy baseball team, and he has just been... He's been very effective for my baseball team. Kikuchi already has 4 strikeouts, and I did add Kikuchi to my team for a reason. Now here's Dylan Moore. Now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. They went with Dylan Moore over Dom Canzone because of matchup reasons. Ty France is too slow indeed. And now we're looking at the 0-1. Now here is the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. That's going to be an 0-2 count on Dylan Moore. I really hope StreamYard fixes their thing. And they still haven't fixed it. I wonder if they're going to have that problem long term. If they do, that would just be absolute embarrassment. I want to look at the comments based on what people are saying about StreamYard right now. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. So it looks like it could be more of YouTube's fault. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is a ball. Someone said that StreamYard is having technical issues with YouTube. If it doesn't end up working tomorrow or in the next 10 minutes, so we'll... Oh, that's already that's someone else, content creator. Lots of problems, they're saying. Now here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. We got a 3-2 count. Lots of people are saying the things about StreamYard. And now here's the pitch, and that is low for ball 4, and Dylan Moore will get on for a walk. Top of the third. No outs so far. And now we're looking at Luis Urias. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. So it looks like your Luis Urias is playing over Josh Rojas. I may have said Josh Rojas earlier, so my bad on that one. I think JP Crawford's going to be on deck. And now here's the pitch. And it's throw to second base, and that gets away, almost gets away. It was a bad throw, so Dylan Moore gets a stolen base, and that's something that we should have saw yesterday, a stolen basing effort, but they never even had Julio do that, and he was on base several times. Dylan Moore didn't really have the best jump. I would say that if the throw was better, I think he would have been out. But Dylan Moore makes it. And let's seriously do something. Luis Urias did have a solo home run against the Brewers the other day. Let's hope he can do something against Yusei Kikuchi. Even though I doubt it. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike 3 called. And that was a 97 by Kikuchi. That's strikeout number 5, and that just keeps racking up on my fantasy baseball. But yes, on Thursday, confirmed, I am set to pretty much do the game for the Modesto Nuts. And I am really looking forward to covering a different game, not named the Mariners, because I could use some... I could use a different scenery. And now we're looking at one out. And now here's JP Crawford. Next game, Jordan Wicks versus Bryce Miller. I wonder if Northwest Sports Fanatics is doing the game today. And they are not doing the game today. And now here's JP Crawford. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. Dylan Moore hanging at second base. Runners in scoring position. Mariners have a great opportunity to score. At least get it somewhere. Make it interesting. If you can hit a single, at least JP Crawford, you could easily get Dylan Moore home with that speed. And now here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. That's going to be a 1-1 count for JP Crawford. And we're looking at the 1-1. Crawford's batting .263 with 4 home runs and 47 RBIs with runners in scoring position last season. He has an opportunity to do something. And that's fouled away. That's going to be a strike 2. It's really crappy I couldn't come up with an intro. And I do think it contributes why the show has disappointed. And now we're looking at the 1-2. And Kikuchi tried to look at second base as Dylan Moore gets back because he does have some decent base running abilities. 41 pitches for Kikuchi. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Here comes Dylan Moore, the throw to the plate, and it is not in time as the Mariners get on the board by an RBI single by JP Crawford, and the Mariners take the lead. JP Crawford with a really nice hit. And that gets the Mariners to the lead. That's their first lead of the entire series. How about that? Nice hit by JP Crawford. It was a nice line drive, and now will get his confidence going. And now we've got Julio Rodriguez up to bat. Can he add more to this offense? And great job by Dylan Moore. Give him credit for stealing. Now here's Julio Rodriguez up to bat. And here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. East Coast M's did say about 4:45 Eastern time, so that means he's projected to be there at around 1:45, I would say. So about an hour from now. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss by Julio Rodriguez. Julio is working on an 0-2 count so far. Kikuchi, he has the view on JP Crawford. And it looks like the umpire's having a conversation with Julio. And now we're looking at the 0-2. And now here's the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike three. Down goes Julio Rodriguez once again. That's his second strikeout of the day. Unacceptable, especially when you're supposed to be the all-star of this team. And now we've got 2 down. And now here's Ty France, and here's the throw to first, and Crawford gets back in time. Ty France is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He is now 0 for 5 since that movement. I think they should have just kept him at the 7th spot. Now here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Ty France is 3 for 9 in the series. After going 3 for 3, he has been hitless since. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive foul. It looks promising from that angle. And now we're looking at a 1-1 count so far. And now Ty France is awaiting. And now here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Ty France has just absolutely struggled since that movement. I think Scott Service should move him back to the 7th spot. I think he does better when he's more in the bottom of the lineup at this point. Yep, Julio's always swinging for the cheap seats. You're right. And here's the pitch and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Ty France. And now that is going to be strikeout number 7 for Yusei Kikuchi. Yusei Kikuchi should not be having this many strikeouts against the Mariners. But hey, it's the freaking Mariners. So what in the hell did you really expect, right? Shouldn't be surprised by it. And now we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mariners did score, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're looking at 7 concurrent viewers. Thank you very much for showing up to this show. Yeah, I'm probably going to have a little bit less audience. Maybe maybe my 100 viewer streak will be snapped, considering that everyone's probably on their 9 to 5s. But I decided to do this game at this time. And then right after this, I got to go to my day job, so I don't even know if I have time to even edit this video. It's probably just going to be a matter of me just running away right after this show. And now I'm thirsty. And once again, it's really a shame that I could not do this on StreamYard because I really love StreamYard. Wonder if I can do Instagram. I think Instagram, they do like a stream key thing. So yeah, Steam does live shows too. Amazon is now doing it. Facebook does it, obviously. LinkedIn, I would think so. Looks like I got some comments in there. 7 Ks, and it's just the 3rd inning. Yeah. If you go, he's on pace for 21 strikeouts right now. Yep, and now we are back from the break, and now we're at the bottom of the third inning. So far, Logan Gilbert's been pitching very well in this game, and now here's the pitch, and that is a swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And now we're looking at Kevin, and now here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss, strike two. You bet me $100? I mean, I already agree with you that's going to happen. It's the perfect stream so far. Thanks, Flick. Thank you very much. If you feel that way, then maybe I'm providing more value, so I could use some of, this. I got the QR code right there to donate to my Venmo. And now here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking at a 1-2 so far. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike three, and down he goes. And that's going to be one down for the Blue Jays. Nice pitch by Logan Gilbert. Had a nice little breaking there. And now we've got one away. And now we're looking at Ernie Clement. Do you think the Mariners should have waited to pay Julio the big money? No, I think it was good to get it over with. Julio usually has bad starts in April. So I think it was good to lock him up. And that is a strike. Your donations go help the needy? Yeah. I'm needy. I need help. See? I'm needy. And now we're going for a 1-1. Now here's a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford to throw to first, and it's in time. And now we got two away. They're advertising between, I think that's Cody Bellinger and Cal Raleigh, where the Mariners could have easily. I said need. Forget it, Flick. You're not going to pay me anything. Forget it. Why do I even bother asking you? Need a raise. What do you do for your 9 to 5, Steven Diaz? And now we're looking at Dalton Varsho. He's batting 147 this season, but he did mess up on George Kirby a lot. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ground ball and bobbled by Ty France, but the toss to first, and that's in time. And that is another 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners. We go to the top of the fourth inning. This game is breezing along really fast. It is now the top of the fourth inning. 30 views, got 70 away from getting another 100 view day, which I would really love to have. And I'm just trying to do my advertising for my show to tell everyone that StreamYard messed me over, or YouTube, or whoever it was. They messed me over. Whoever it was, they need to be held accountable for it. But will there be any accountability? Nope. Will not happen. And now we are back from the break, and we are back to the top of the inning. Opportunity for the Mariners to capitalize on the lead. It's a miracle. What team should I be more interested in seeing, the Aqua Sox or the Rainiers? I would say the Rainiers because they have Cade Marlowe, Jonathan Clase, and Ryan Bliss. But most importantly, you should be interested in the Modesto team because they've got a loaded offense, especially for their young team. Maybe they could package some of those for players to get to the World Series. Now here is the pitch, and that is in there for a strike for Mitch Haniger. We're looking at a 1-1 count for Mitch. Now here's the pitch, and that is going to be a foul ball. Mitch has really got to step it up. Yes, he hit the home run, but he's only 1 for 7 in this series. Yusei Kikuchi's been using less than half of the fastballs. He's caused 12 swings and 2 whiffs. Definitely 2 whiffs. Analytics, man. And here's the 1-2. And that is low for a ball. It's going to be a 2-2 count. Mitch Haniger's got to find a way to extend this game because clearly 1 run's not going to be enough. And Logan Gilbert's been pitching nearly perfect, like literally. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is strike 3 called, and he knew it. And that's going to be 1 down for the Mariners. And we're getting close to halfway done with this game already. This game has really just been bulldozing along. And now we got 1 down. Kikuchi now at 54 pitches. He has been taxed quite a bit thanks to that last inning. And now here's the pitch to Polanco. And that is outside for a ball. And Kikuchi now has 8 strikeouts already in this game. And we're not even halfway there yet. Polanco's 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. It's going to be a 2-0 count. Polanco's now batting 182. I couldn't agree more. And here's the pitch. Now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman, the throw to first, and it's in time. Polanco nearly got it, but the speed just wasn't enough. Mariners have really got to get it going. 1 run is not going to be enough. 10 runs won't even be enough for this team. And I got some more people on Twitter coming on. And now here's Mitch Garver up to bat. Now here is the pitch, and that is low for a ball. Mitch Garver is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I mean, who hasn't struck out for the Mariners, honestly, at this point? Almost everyone seems to have. Now here's the 1-0, and that is outside for a ball, 2-0. Mitch Garver's got a good count on him. Batting 152, though. He is just awful. And we're looking at a 2-0 count so far. Now here is the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Reminds me of Scott Spezio when he was on the Mariners. He batted 064 in 2005. That's how bad he was. Now here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be another strike. They actually released Scott Spezio after the 2005 season. Now here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's a foul ball. And we're still trying it again. And Mitch Garver's working on a 2-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is going to be a full count 3-2 as he missed it. Aqua Sox, you prefer single A, huh? I know AAA is usually where all the the Major League rejects go. Garver is slightly better. Here's the pitch, and now here's a ground ball, and that gets right through for a base hit. And Mitch Garver finally gets on base. Seems like it's the first time he's been on base in this entire series. Savala's worse. At least Mitch Garver's got hits. Savala has yet to even get a hit. I feel bad for Cal Raleigh. More pressure on him now. We're about nearly an hour into coverage, and the Mariners are leading 1-0 here in the fourth. And now we're looking at the pitch to Cal Raleigh, and that is a strike. Got 14 concurrent views so far. Got 34 views so far. Why do I care about that so much? I don't know. Now here's the 0-1, and that is low for a ball. I've been doing this for consecutive days since Thursday. It's crazy. Who would have thought I'd be doing this every single day? I think this is my 6th game in a row, to be honest. It is my 6th game. Here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. And I better record that. I am now, by the way, 11 of 13 in Mariners games. The only 2 games I missed were against the Guardians. And I am likely going to miss the Cubs game on Friday because I want to do the Oakland game. Cal Raleigh is 0 for 1, but he's working on a 2-1 count, and Kikuchi is all the way up to 67 pitches. Most of that's probably because of all the strikes. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball popped up. And who's got it? Turner's got it, and he makes the catch, and that will retire the side once again. Mariners fail to score, and we go to bottom of the 4th inning, 1-0 Mariners. I agree. I see some people saying, can we stop staring at fastballs down the dong for a strike 3? Yeah, I agree. Bad thing about strikeouts, kills your pitch count, so that's a positive for the Mariners. Yeah, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, we saw that Chris Bassett got into the 100 pitches, so I expect Yusei Kikuchi to keep pitching even longer. They're showing all the advertisements. Showing already the 2024 Mariners highlights. Huh. That's how yawning I am. And next is up is going to be George Springer. And right now we are back from the break. And now here's Logan. Here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. George Springer is leading off. Going to keep checking out StreamYard and see if they've even fixed this problem. And looks like those problems are gone. Wow. Looks like StreamYard is back up. But it doesn't really matter at this point. And now here is the pitch. And that is a ball. I'm going to see who the Modesto Nuts are playing. And now by the way, we're looking at a 3-1 count to George Springer. And now here is the pitch. And that is a strike, 3-2. And now we're looking at the 3-2. And that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And down he goes. And that's going to be 1 down. Good job by Logan Gilbert. Beautiful pitch. And yep, I am, as of now, going to schedule the Modesto game. Going to tentatively have it scheduled. So it looks like I am going to be back for some Mariners baseball. Or minor league baseball. And now here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. And now here is a line drive. And back is Hanaguri makes the catch. And now we got 2 down already. And this game has really been breezing along. Hopefully the Mariners can keep this going. Logan Gilbert at 36 pitches. Very efficient today. What happened? They teach you with 2 strikes, swing at anything close. Absolutely. Logan Gilbert has 3 strikeouts. 37 pitches in going to be. And now here is Bo Bichette. And now here is the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And now we're looking at the 1-0 count so far. And now here is the pitch. And that is a foul ball. And that's going to be strike 1 to Bo Bichette, the son of Dante Bichette. Dante Bichette was a baseball player from 1988 to 2001, was an outfielder. Bo Bichette, the third baseman. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Dante Bichette is a 4-time All-Star. He was with Larry Walker, mostly with Colorado. He started his career as a California Angel. Then he went to Milwaukee, then Colorado, then Cincinnati, and then Boston. Dante Bichette was actually with Ken Griffey Jr. for most of that season in 2000. Here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and that gets right through for a base hit. And Dante Bichette gets on board with a single. And now Blue Jays have opportunities to do some damage. Dante Bichette, the father, had 274 home runs, over 1,000 RBIs. Didn't really strike out that much. And now here's Justin Turner, and here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. We're looking at a 3-14 this season. Mariners could have used him. They should have signed him over Mitch Garver. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Logan Gilbert's trying to get this guy out just to try to get into the next inning. We're about an hour in the stream. It's the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Mariners so far. Camera panning to Scott Service, not really showing any emotion. Here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. 2-1. And now we're looking at Justin Turner. And now here's the pitch. And now here's fly ball popped up, and this should do it for this inning. Mitch Haniger is there. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Only no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. We go to the top of the 5th. It is still 1-0 Mariners. It's a miracle, isn't it? And now I'm going to start making some things right now. And looks like East Coast M's confirmed that he will not be here today, so I will be going solo for the rest of the way. Looks like Modesto will be at home. I wish I was in Modesto right now. But it doesn't always work that way, doesn't it? And we're still on commercial break so far. Pitching matchups got Bryce Miller against Jordan Wicks, Emerson Hancock, and then Luis Castillo. And Hancock has really had a struggling start so far. And now here is a fly ball to center field, and nothing doing, and that's going to be one down. And now here is Luis Urias, and that is a strike. And now here's the next pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, and that is going to be strike 2 to Luis Urias. Looking for the right background to use for my show. Kind of hard find. Looks like I'll have to make do with this one. Here's the pitch, and that is low, and that gets away, and that's going to be a ball 1. I think I can make do with that picture, and I will. Now here's the pitch. Now here is a ground ball right to Bichette to throw to first, and it's in time. And now we got 2 down. And Crawford, he takes it for a ball. And that's going to be a 1-0 count. Crawford is awaiting. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be a strike. And here's the 1-1. And that's going to be a strike. And here is a fly ball to deep right field, and nothing doing. And that's going to be an out. Nothing doing on that one. And that's going to be the end of the inning. And that will be going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 1-0 Mariners. The Mariners are wearing their dark blues, Jay Trident. Do you have any Nuts merchandise or any team associated? I do have an Ever Aquasox shirt. And we're on commercial break. And tomorrow, as of now, I am trying to confirm that I will be doing the Modesto Nuts game. So that's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. If I can make it, of course. Which I hope I do, and I have no doubts that I will. Gonna have my thumbnail's gonna have a picture of Colt Emerson and Lazaro Montez. And looks like we are back from the break. And now we are indeed back from the break. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike to Biggio. And we're going to do this again. Now here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-1 count. And now Kevon Biggio is looking at a 1-1, and here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. And now we're looking at the pitch, and that's going to be a 3-1 count, and now Logan Gilbert is behind on the count. It's really got to get this guy out. You do not want a man on base because that could cause some kind of disaster. And now we're looking at the 3-1. And here's the pitch to Biggio. And that is a strike. And Biggio thought that was a ball. He disagreed, but will more than take it. And now we're looking at the 3-2. And here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. And down goes Biggio. Now we've got one down. Good pitch by Logan Gilbert to be able to be resilient on a full on a pitch or on a count that he was up down 3-1. Did I say up? And now we've got one down so far. And now here is the pitch. And that is a strike. And we're looking at the 0-1 pitch. And that is a strike again, strike 2. And I just made that thumbnail, so I'm going to post that going forward for the Modesto game tomorrow. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is low for Alejandro Kirk. And that is going to be a 1-2 count. Tacoma last night won 4-0 against Reno. And I have been to Reno. My father's best friend from high school does live there. And we caught up just last year. It was a nice bonding time. And now we're looking at, and here's a time called. Time was called. And Modesto won last night on a walk-off home run by Michael Arroyo. Gives me more reasons to be excited to cover the game tomorrow. Excuse me. And now here is the pitch. And check swing, did he go? He did, and that's going to be strike 3, and now we've got 1 down. 2 down, sorry. Looks like it will not let me post any kind of pictures. Looks like they do not support pictures, which is really weird. Hey, Reflect the Sun, how's it going? And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Just want to give a shout out. Yeah, Modesto does play in California. That's where, Modesto, California, where George Lucas was also born, the man who made Star Wars. And now here's the pitch. And that is popped up and fouled down to the final strike in this inning. And I just want to give a shout out to Reflect the Sun that she does donate a lot to my channel. So props to her. And I do appreciate all of the support that you have given for the past year on this channel and dealing with my antics. And now here's the pitch. Reno sucks. Vegas is better. Yeah, I know. Reno, when I went there, I was not impressed. I mean, it was like basically like it felt like another Arizona, basically. Just desert and a lot of houses getting built. I mean, Vegas is a light speed ahead of Reno. So what's to say? And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 strikeouts in a row for Logan Gilbert. And he is absolutely dominating this game. But the Mariners offense have got to step up. And Scott Service, please do not pull him out because you had the audacity to keep Emerson Hancock and George Kirby and Luis Castillo for too long, but you pull out Bryce Miller after 78 pitches. You better not pull Logan Gilbert. He's only at 58 pitches. That's almost nothing. But yeah, so far I am... Man, if there was a way I could really show the pictures somewhere. Can't customize a background unless I'm a member, which is really unfortunate. Or maybe I can screen share through my computer. Let's see if I can show the background here. All right, here is the picture I've got. If I could even show the picture. And there it is. That is the picture of my thumbnail. I'm really looking forward to it. I really hope that people do turn out for the show, which would be really nice because I really want to show some minor league baseball. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Kevin Kirby, are you in the Seattle area? I am east of Seattle. Walter is shoving. Yes, he is. Nuts logo's amazing. Yep, I'm in east of Seattle, shall I say. I live in the east side in Sammamish. Now here's the pitch to Julio. And here is a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And Julio gets on base with a single. The suckish part of this live stream thing, this program too, is I can't save anything unless I subscribe, and I won't subscribe because I'm already subscribed to StreamYard. The stream is going to be at around 7 o'clock tomorrow, and I have another friend with me. That's going to be Steve. He'll be there, and maybe Jay Trident Podcast, the dynamic duo of us. Here's the pitch, and now here is a line drive caught by the right fielder, and now we got 1 down. But I'm telling you, the Mariners have got to score, and Ty France has absolutely struggled. I really think they should bring him down. I think he's a more of a number 5 hitter. I like Mitch Haniger as a cleanup hitter. And now we're looking at pitch number 79 pitches for Yusei Kikuchi. And now a throw back to first, and it's not in time. And now we're looking at to pitch to Haniger, and that is a foul ball. And now we're looking at the 0-1 pitch. And now here it is. And that is outside for a ball. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Still 1-0 Mariners. Would like to see more action of the Mariners offense. And on Friday, I'm looking at the Oakland game. And now here's the 1-1. And that is fouled away. And Mitch Haniger is now down to his final strike. Julio was actually going on that one. About time that you go for second base. I just steal no matter what at this point. And now Haniger is looking at a 1-2. And there's like a partial shift going on, going against Mitch Haniger's side. Maybe push it to the right. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. And that's going to be a 2-2 count. Mariners have been hanging on, but they've got to get more runs to get more insurance for Logan Gilbert, since he'll probably get pulled out after the 7th inning for pretty much no reason. And we're looking at the 2-2, and here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball. Is that going to be enough running? And yep, that's going to make the catch. And we got 2 down already. And I would have really liked to see Julio steal second. He's just not doing it. I don't know why Scott Service is authorizing it. If I'm Julio, just steal second base, because it's not like you're going to get cut from the team for, quote, insubordination. That's just on the manager inability to manage, because he does not deserve any respect on the team right now. He makes awful decisions. He does make terrible decisions. Makes bad lineups. Still won't fix it. And here's the throw to first, and that is not in time. Polanco is batting 178 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. He's trying to make something happen. 84 pitches for Kikuchi. And now here's the pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. And that's going to be strike 1. I'm really honored to do this game again, especially in an afternoon game on the weekday. Especially when people are on the 9 to 5, but I'm still doing it anyway. And now we're looking at the 0-1, and here's the pitch. And that is fouled back. Yeah, exactly. The catcher's not exactly known for throwing out runners. So Mariners should, if the Mariners just like, if they stole even at least 1 or 2 bases, I think the series would at least be tied. But they won't do it. And now we're looking at the 0-2 to Polanco. And now here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. So much check swings on this team. Just a lot of undisciplined swinging from this team. And that's why I don't like Scott Service as the manager, because he does not even discipline the team. Because if he was, that was close. There was almost a case for a strike on that. And now we're looking at the 1-2. And a throwback to first, not in time. And again, Julio, just steal. Like, there's nothing to lose at this point. He is being way too cautious. He really should be stealing. And now we're looking at the 1-2. Kikuchi's taking a look at him. And now here's the pitch. And there's your chance, Julio. You should have stole that one. Why aren't you stealing? I'm going to put that on Twitter X. Grow balls and steal a base. Come on. And now we're looking at a 2-2 count. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to retire the side. And Julio waited that long to steal a base. Absolutely ridiculous. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still a 1-0 game. It was a very weak swing as well. Now we're looking at the bottom 6th. And Reflect the Sun, tell me about your experience, because I know that you're usually at the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Tell me your experience on his show and give people reasons why you should maybe consider doing his show as well if he also does the Mariners. But I mean, what's the difference? I just want an objective difference between him and I. Even if you say he's better than me, go ahead. But yeah, what's the difference between Northwest Sports Fanatics and Rooftop Sports doing live coverage for a Mariners game? And quick, I got to take this call. Just a lame cold caller, so nothing to think about there. I'm now at 50 views. I don't know if I'm going to break 100, but it would be nice. I might just snap that streak. You have to bring different gifts. You all have different gifts that you bring. I guess, I mean, what's his gift? Like, what does he do? Like, what does he do that separates the crowd or separates from everyone else? But yeah, Julio is being extremely cautious. And I already said that. And we are back from the break as the Mariners still have a 1-0 lead. Logan Gilbert's on the mound. He's now at 59 pitches. And he's still on the mound. Here's the pitch. And that is popped up, and that should be playable. Logan Gilbert, and that is Ty France. He is there. He makes the catch. And we got one down already. Logan Gilbert's just been absolutely efficient today. Only 2 hits given up. He has pitched 59 pitches in 6 innings. Absolutely efficient. His slider usage has been amazing, 33%, causing 6 swings and misses. Very good day for Logan Gilbert. If the Mariners win, he deserves the MVP of this game because he has done extremely well. I guess so. He does bring a unique thing. I bring a much more real. What I like to say I do is no knock on Northwest Sports Fanatics, because I have done a show with him before. I do bring at least the most realistic play-by-play as possible. And now we're looking at the count 1-0, and now here's the pitch. And that is popped up, and that should also be playable, but it's starting to go out in the territory, and Urias makes the catch, and now we've got 2 down. And it seems in just 3 or so pitches, Logan Gilbert has just been that efficient. 50 views so far, hoping to get to one day. Hoping to get to 100. And also, as a reminder, donate to this channel as well, or use promo code Rooftop Sports for SeatGeek for your next games. Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. I got 16 concurrent views right now. He has excellent support for mental health and will share his struggle. He does have a big heart. I will give him that. And now here's the 0-1, and that is a ball. And we're looking at the 1-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Other goals I have is taking revenue away from John Stanton. Because if he will not pay up, I want his revenue then. So donate to this channel. And now we're looking at a 2-1 count. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that is going to be caught by Polanco. And that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It is still 1-0 Mariners. They are really playing this game at the skin of their teeth. And we're now on the commercial break, and it's too bad I can't really play any commercials. I love the presentation. It just looks so professional. It looks like Nate Pearlson will be relieving Yusei Kikuchi, and Kikuchi had a very fantastic outing. On 89 pitches, had 9 strikeouts. I just hope that Logan Gilbert doesn't get pulled, because pulling him would be ridiculous. He would be going into the 7th inning. If Logan is to pitch, he would have 65 pitches in, so I would just keep him in there. We're now going to the top of the 7th inning. And it's going to be, I believe, Cal Raleigh's going to be up to the plate. Or it could be Mitch Garver. Then Cal Raleigh. And then Dylan Moore. No commercials. So you do like the takes I have and the fun that you have. I appreciate it. No commercials, yes. Flick of the switch will always be that kind of guy. And he did strike out Julio Rodriguez. They're showing the highlights of Yusei Kikuchi. It would help if I had another color commentator, because, man, play-by-play is exhausting. I can't imagine the amount of energy that Northwest Sports Fanatics has. Like, he's done like 3 games in a day, I think. He really does grind. And now here's the pitch to Garver, and he takes it right up the middle for a strike. And this is Nate Pearson. He has 43 strikeouts and 18 walks from last season. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And that is inside for a ball, and that's going to be a 1-1 count. You have more crossovers, which are interesting indeed, yeah. And now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman. Throw to first, and it's in time. Unfortunate to see Mitch Garver not really contributing much to this team. Some say that Kikuchi probably could have gone one more inning, because he had the hot hand. He just happened to give up that 1 run. And it's still 1-0 Mariners so far. And my fear is that it may not last. And now here's Cal Raleigh. Has an opportunity. Here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. You could tell that he was trying to get that home run going. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I enjoyed doing that interview with Jeff Facero as well. And now we're looking at, he's at an 0-2 so far. Here's the 0-1. And that is outside for a ball. After this inning, or after this half of the inning, I will do the 7th inning stretch. I will sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Here's the 1-1. And that is outside for a ball. We're looking at a 2-1 count. Cal Raleigh is now 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's a 3-1 count. Now he is ahead of the count. It's good to see Cal Raleigh ahead. You like it when Flick pokes fun. Of course he does. And now here is the 3-1 pitch. And that is outside for ball 4. Take your base. On this day, I believe Jackie Robinson made his major league debut. I thought that was the 15th. Yeah, it was April 15th, 1947. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Has anyone seen the movie 42 with the Black Panther playing as Jackie Robinson and Harrison Ford playing as like the general manager? And we're looking at an 0-1 for Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore, who did walk, had a stolen base, and scored a run. So he has been a huge contributor to this team. And now we're looking at the 0-1, and now here's the pitch. Now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman, to throw to second, to throw to first. Not in time, so Dylan Moore gets in there. Jackie Robinson was quite the legend. And he was a first baseman. He played for 11 seasons. He actually played for the Kansas City Monarchs. I wonder if that was the Negro Leagues. That was the Negro Leagues. They had the Negro Leagues and now Major League Baseball. He was 28 when he played. So he spent a lot of time in military service, and he spent a lot of time in the Negro Leagues. He batted .375 in the Negro Leagues. And Jackie Robinson was quite a legend. He also was really good at stealing bases, drove in runs. Jackie Robinson was a very efficient player. He walked more than he struck out several times, including winning the 1955 World Series when he stole home. And now we're back to reality. Now Dominic Canzone is now the pinch hitter. I believe he's taking over for... Wonder who he's taking over for. And yes, he did. Jackie Robinson fought a lot with it. He's taking over for Luis Urias. I wonder if that means Josh Rojas takes over for Dylan Moore. Who knows? Josh Rojas probably takes over for Dominic Canzone, go to left field, and Josh Rojas will go to third base. So I wonder if this is Dylan Moore's final appearance in this game. And Dominic Canzone is facing an 0-2 and they're doing the matchup thing. And now here's the 0-2, and that drops. There's just not enough aggressive base running for the Mariners, which is very frustrating. They have the speed to steal, but they just won't do it. J.P. Crawford is on deck if Canzone can extend the inning. And now we're looking at the 1-2, the throw to first, and it's not in time. And Canzone is waiting on the 1-2. Now here's the pitch, and fouled away, still fighting it off. Dylan Moore was trying to steal. They just never steal enough, and they really should. And we're looking at the 1-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. 2-2 for Dominic Canzone. Two for Canzone. Now here it is. And there is a ground ball right to the first baseman. That's Turner. And that's going to retire the side. And that was no runs. I think that was a walk. And one man left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Time for stretch time. And I will stand up because I really need to stand up. And it's going to be Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Mariners. They don't win, it's a shame. It absolutely would, because they have a 1-0 lead and Gilbert's pitching well. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Louie, Louie. Oh no, we gotta go now. Yeah, Louie, Louie. Oh, baby. You get the idea. Whew. We got 2.5 innings left in this game. Okay, please no more. Too bad for you, kid. Sorry, Mr. Flick. Too bad for you. Deal with it. You can go to Northwest Sports Fanatics. He doesn't do commercials. Flick loves to troll. He's my number one troll of this entire thing, which is why he loves being on this show. And now Logan Gilbert, he is still pitching with only 65 pitches in. And now here's the pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. And that's a strike one to Vlad Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 2 with 2 lineouts. Gilbert's been hot. Now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. 1-1. Next inning would be J.P. Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, and Ty France. Flick's here. I hate that guy. You hate yourself. Good. And now we're looking at the 1-1. And now here's a fly ball drilled to left field. Forget about that one. That just went straight into the upper deck. And now the game is tied at 1-1. I was giving the warning to the Mariners that they really needed to score at some point, or else something like this would happen. But that ball was just absolutely demolished. And now we've got a 1-1 game. That was Vlad with the home run. He just absolutely just crushed it, and just out of nowhere, next thing you know, it's a 1-1 game just as soon as I said. And that was just a hanging pitch. And that velocity exit was 114. Absolutely insane. And this is just the frustrating part, that I'm not putting any of this on Logan Gilbert. I'm putting this on the offense for just absolutely terrible offense. Here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Like, you could tell that was just gone. That ball was gone before the pitch hit the bat. And now we're looking at the 0-1. Here it is. And that is up high for a ball. You really liked my rendition of that 7th inning stretch, did you? I really appreciate it. And thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. And now here's the pitch. And that's a ground ball foul. Everyone join Reflect the Sun. And by the way, I got to change that to a 1-1 game. And again, that ball was just absolutely drilled. And now we're looking at a 1-2 count. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down he goes. And we've got 1 down so far. 72 pitches in for Gilbert. There is no reason to pull him out. And that had a nice spin to it. That was a really nice pitch by Logan Gilbert. And now here is Justin Turner. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. We're looking at the 1-0 for Justin Turner. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. And Justin Turner gets to first base, and I wonder if Scott Service is going to pull him out, and I hope he doesn't. I think it'd be a knee-jerk reaction to just get rid of him. And I really do feel bad for Logan Gilbert. He was pitching nearly perfect this entire game, and then just one little bad pitch just got away. And now we're in a situation where things can fall apart. You saw Logan Gilbert screaming the S word. Can't blame him for it. Now here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball popped up. JP Crawford is there, and he makes the catch, and we got 2 down. And I will keep saying it. I don't think that pulling Logan Gilbert is anything necessary. But the offense really has got to get going. I really feel bad for Logan because the offense is just not doing anything. And now we're looking at Alejandro Kirk. Here's the pitch. And that gets away, and I think that's going to move the runner to second base. And looks like it does not. They lucked out on that one. Being behind the Oakland A's would be an absolute embarrassment. Alejandro Kirk is 1 for 9 in this series. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ground ball right to JP, the force to second, and that is in time. But now we go to the top of the 8th inning, and it's 1-1, brand new ball game. You can't really blame Logan for this one bit. I don't blame him for that home run. He just had one little pitch, and it just got away. Let's really get some runs. That would be really nice. Let's take a look at the stats so far. JP Crawford is now 1 for 3. Julio's 1 for 3. Ty France has been abysmal since that move by Scott Service, and I think it was a big mistake to put him as a 3 spot. They should have put him as a 5. He's more of a 5 hitter. Mitch Haniger is an 0 for 2. Polanco 0 for 3. Like, there are key players that really should be doing better. Urias was useless. Moore was 0 for 2, but he contributed to the run, so I can't really knock him for that. Cal Raleigh's 0 for 2, which is unacceptable considering he does well in Toronto. And Mitch Garver is 1 for 3. If the Mariners can't get this going, they can still win this game, which would be really nice. Guerrero hitting that home run was just absolutely devastating. So many strikeouts in the last 2 years. Absolutely. I'm concerned about the offense too, and everyone else should. And it looks like we are back from the break. Mariners have yet to see a win since Saturday, and they are really hoping to get that changed. And looks like we got a pitching change. We got Yimi Garcia. He has a 2.45 ERA so far this season. So I don't know if you're going to see much hits out of this one. Here's JP Crawford. And now here's a fly ball just going right to the left fielder. He is there, and he makes the catch, and we got one down so far already. In just one swing, it just happens. JP thought he had something, but did not happen. Now here's Julio Rodriguez up to bat. Can he make something happen? I don't know. I can't really say for sure if Julio Rodriguez is going to step up. Here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball, and that's going to be an 0-1 count for Julio Rodriguez. And now we're looking at the pitch to Julio, and that's a ground ball foul. He's trying to kill that pitch. It was an absolute terrible swing. Now here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to be 2 down. If I'm Logan Gilbert, I'd be going to Julio going, dude, what the hell? Do something. Like, I think soon I expect some animosity between the pitching and the hitting because the hitting is just going. I mean, everyone, if you want to vent, do it. Give me all the comments you want. I will not block or cancel anyone. Say the Mariners are horrible, everything. Yeah, Scott Service. Here's my idea. If you're Scott Service, make this team stay after games, do drills, do exactly what Herb Brooks did to his 1980 U.S. hockey team. Discipline is absolutely needed. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ground ball, and that is lined out to first. And the inning officially is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is still 1-1. And that inning just ended quickly. And I would hope that Logan Gilbert is still going to pitch. We all need a hug from the Moose. I wish I can give hugs, but I only give hugs to people that are either my family member's best friend or the woman that I'm dating, like the girl of my life kind of people. So I'm not the one to hug. Looks like Logan still might be on. I hope he is. But Scott Service won't do that. He's a lazy guy. I mean, with this kind of talent that Scott Service has, there's no excuse. Scott Service had Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano, Felix Hernandez, Kyle Seager, and they couldn't even break 90 wins with that team. That's why I think Scott Service should have been fired after the 2018 season. But no, you got people like Mariners Mojo going, oh no, Scott Service is great. Do not get Joe Madden. Like, I'm tired of the agenda. I'm so tired of Mariner fans defending Scott Service. How many more excuses is he going to get? Logan Gilbert's just a tragic hero for the Mariners. There's no plate discipline. Like, I'd say every time the Mariners strike out, that hitter should do 20 push-ups. But they won't do anything like that because we have a soft society. We need managers like Lou Piniella, Jim Leland, Sparky Anderson. You know, I have an idea. I'm going to do this just for you guys. And I think it'll be hilarious. Here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. I'm going to add this as my ticker. There it is. Enjoy the ticker. Fire Scott Service. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And amazing to see Logan Gilbert still in this game. Caballero just homered for the Rays. Oh my God. How much more embarrassing could this get? Now he has more home runs than Julio Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. Logan Gilbert still around the 80 pitches, I believe. He's now just at 80 pitches. Looks like I'm getting in more viewers. Looks like I got more people that want to watch this game on my stream. And now here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and down he goes. Logan Gilbert's been nothing more than fantastic. That's 8 strikeouts, and you couldn't ask anything more out of Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert with 2 quality starts this year. Absolutely. Logan has really carried this starting rotation. Cobby has his 342 on base percentage. Tom Murphy. Nope, let them walk. I know. Cobby for Luke Raley. But the thing was, there really wasn't much room for Jose Caballero. But that's the thing. The coaching staff of Tampa knows how to build their offense very well. That's why Mike Zunino was become an all-star in Tampa, because of great coaching. Here's the 0-1. That is low for a ball. Like for FFS, can we please just get Joe Madden? Joe Madden would do great for this team. But no, we have to keep Scott Service because he knows how to connect with the players. And now here's the 1-1. And now here's a ground ball right to the third baseman to throw to first, and that's in time. I actually do think they have had some awful luck. All these guys aren't going to keep hitting under 200. I mean, you'd be surprised at this point, especially in April. And that was great fielding by Dylan Moore, by the way. He has came a long way as a third baseman. And this game has been going insanely fast. Now here's Dalton Varsho. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. More like a line drive, actually. And now we got a man on first, and looks like Service. Is he going to pull him out? If he pulls him out, I'm going to be like, no, do not. Like, Logan, like, just please just man up and say, no, I got this. Okay, good. He's not going to get pulled out, because I think pulling him out would just be completely idiotic. And now Cal Raleigh's having a little chatter with him. 85 pitches for Logan Gilbert so far. Cal Raleigh's just trying to calm him down. He's just trying to do what he can to make it happen. I now have 14 to 16 viewers right now. At 67 views, hoping to get to 100 by the end. Tell your friends that I am still doing this show. I'm doing it for you guys. And now here's Logan Gilbert pitching to George Springer, the leadoff hitter. And this will be a tough one. .85 pitches in for Gilbert. Here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Springer is 0 for 3 with a pop-up. He popped out in the 6th. Caballero was also great with stealing bases. And now we're starting to regret the trade, aren't we? Maybe we could have gotten Caballero full time. But the problem is, I don't think Caballero would be doing any better with the Mariners, because we just have awful coaching where it doesn't even matter. Springer is 2 for 12 in this series. We're looking at a 2-0, and Gilbert, I think, is starting to run out of steam right now. Now here's the 2-0, and he's losing it, and I think that's where Scott Service is probably going to pull him out, which I still disagree. I think he just has to get through this inning. I wouldn't depend on the bullpen on this one. 11 pitches for Gilbert in this inning. And now here's the 3-0, and that is outside for ball 4. And now you got runners on first and second, a runner in scoring position. And you would think that this may be it for Logan Gilbert. Is that the time? Well, I see the terrifying, yep, and there it is. Scott Service is going to pull him out, and I heavily disagree with that decision. And they're going to put in Munoz, which is even worse of a decision. I think this is going to be a recipe of disaster. Scott Service pulling Logan for Munoz. I think Scott just put up the white flag. I heavily disagree with this decision. I don't think that Munoz is the right choice. I think you could have used anyone else. Tyson Miller could have at least used Tyson Miller because you say that Miller or Munoz is your closer. He's not someone you want in a high leverage situation. No, I was okay with him going up against Springer because Logan still had the hot hand. I know this game is over if one run goes in. Even if the Blue Jays score just a half a run, if that's even possible, Mariners still lose this game. It looks like my views have gone down because everyone has lost the confidence. That's what are they talking about? You gotta be Mariners. I don't get it. This is stupid. Your Seattle Mariners. Yeah, I know that. What kind of commercial is this? This is stupid. And now we are back from the break. And I really did not agree with the decision to put in Munoz. I think this is a very critical mistake by Scott Service, and this may be the inning to prove it. I don't want to hear the whole Munoz is Munoz. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. And now you're already feeling it, aren't you? I'm already feeling it. Hey, Silvery, or hey, Sylvie, how's it going? Thank you for being on this show. Make sure to subscribe on my YouTube channel. And now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 2. Guerrero out 4. I hope you're spoiling it. I'm pretty sure it's a spoiler, so please stop with no spoilers. Guerrero is 1 for 3 with a home run, and that was destroyed. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to center field, and Julio, he is there. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. So I guess Munoz did not give up anything. And we go to the top of the 9th. Mariners have got to come up with something. Caballero has more stolen bases than the Mariners combined. That's insane. Mariners do have talent to run bases, but they just won't do it. Let's do it. Let's get a Mariners chant going. Let's do it. Let's go Mariners. Put it in there. I'll start it with you guys. All right, let's see it. I really want to see it. Let's get it going. Let's say, let's go Mariners. Put it in there in the chats. If you're not, then I expect you to donate me money. There you go. Logan actually had 8 strikeouts. Oh, we struck out 10 times. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Let's rally the troops. Let's get the vibes going for this team because I'm the only one that can provide the good vibes only for this team. And clap. Do everything you can. I love it, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's go Mariners. Let's finish this off. Plus, I got to go to work in 2 hours. I did get paid earlier this morning to do some 2-hour gig. I got paid $75 or $70. It was nice. All I had to do was just give opinions. It was really fun. I really liked it. I like getting paid to sit on my ass. I like doing all these extra odd jobs. They're fun. Let's keep it going, guys. It's either going to say, let's go Mariners, or you're going to donate some money to this show. And you know what? I will change the atmosphere. Let's go Mariners. There it is. I have made that change. And looks like Mitch Haniger is going to be up to plate. And here's the pitch. And that was his meatball pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike. I am cynical, but I really do think there's way better than this. They're digging through a hole, though. Yes, they are. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is outside for a ball. And looks like I have more fans coming into this show, and I really appreciate the support. I would love to take views away from the Mariners. That is my goal of this channel. I'm that evil. Now here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Don't go to the games. If you want to show your love for the team, show it through supporting me. Because I support the Mariners better than the organization does itself. Do I say smart-ass things? Absolutely. But I do it because I care. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that was a 100, and that is going to be just outside for a ball. And we're looking at a 2-2 count for Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger's got to come up with something. We need more than just anything. We got to get the lead. And now here's the 2-2. And that is fouled away. Let's keep the wear and tear on him. Keep it going, Mitch Haniger. I have 15 viewers right now. I'd love it. I love that you guys are here. Small community, but it is what it is. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. What a ridiculous swing by Mitch Haniger. You knew that was outside, and yet you had the audacity to swing at that. And now we got one down. He got fooled by the slider. He still shouldn't have swung at that. I mean, you were not going to get anything out of it anyway. It was a bad pitch to hit. And now here's Polanco. And that is a foul ball. We're looking at the top of the 9th inning so far. Polanco's working on an 0-1. I think all these guys are trying to go for home runs. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball, 1-1. It has been that kind of day so far. Hopefully the Mariners can figure it out and win this game. Polanco's working on a 1-1. And now here's the 1-1 pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And I think that was a meatball pitch right there for you, Polanco. You had it given to you, and you don't even swing at it. And we're looking at a 1-2. 15 pitches in for Garcia. He's pitched very well. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. You knew that was outside. What the hell are you doing, Polanco? And now we got 2 down. I know I'm getting a lot more frustrated. Mr. Sticky, it didn't work out, didn't it? I got to put it out on the Twitter right now. This team is tragically so undisciplined. There's just no discipline on this team. This is what happens when you have a team that's like your best friend. Like, I don't care if Scott Service went out there, like, connected with the team, like called everyone. Now here's the 1-0. I mean, Polanco did cost Justin Topa. I wonder if Robbie Ray would have a rebound. I don't know. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Like, Mitch Garver shouldn't be playing on Friday. Polanco should not be playing on... Polanco shouldn't have played today because of those errors. Let Josh Rojas and Dylan Moore play. And Urias. Even though he's not that much better either. And we're looking at a 1-2. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. I was predicting a strikeout. I really do think it's over myself as well. The fact that the Mariners are even up, are even tied is a miracle. And the way they scored was just a complete fluke. And now here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. That is 3 strikeouts in a row. The ball doesn't even leave. Like, this is just immensely frustrating. This is so frustrating. Like, it's frustrating to be watching this game. Like, it's just absolutely painful. Like, it's just unacceptable. And yet you have fans out there on Twitter completely defending this team, and they just say, "Oh, how dare you? You're such a negative fan." It's not about the negativity. It's about accountability. Like, this team deserves to be booed. Like, I don't like there needs to be accountability. Like, if your feelings get hurt, then hand over your check because that's how I feel this team is doing. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat this. Like, I'm not sugarcoating this team one bit. That's why I'm covering a game in Modesto tomorrow and maybe skipping the Mariners game on Friday. It's not because I'm bandwagoning. I just want to cover the Oakland part of the game. And it just continues to frustrate. It's because Mitch Garver didn't have much pressure. He was not like the second best player. He was like maybe the mid-tier guy. And by the way, we're going to the bottom of the ninth inning where anything can go wrong. And this game just smells disaster. And we go to the bottom of the ninth inning, and Andres Munoz is still pitching, which I wouldn't have pitched him because it's not a save situation, even though I don't think he's a closer. But if you're making him the closer, why waste him? I think Tyson Miller should have a chance. I don't know. And now here is the pitch to Bo Bichette, and that is a ball. Like the level of frustration of this team is well warranted. And now here's the 1-0 pitch and a swing and a miss. That was a nice slider for a strike one. Money problems is being cheap. The cheapness did cost Eugenio Suarez and Jared Kelenic. And we flipped around to get Mitch Garver doing absolutely nothing. Here's the 1-1. And now here's a ground ball right to Polanco. Throw to first, and it's in time. We got one out. I just wonder if the Mariners have any kind of a shot to win this game, which I want to believe they do have a chance, but right now it's just not looking good. They have a window to contend to dump Teo, Suarez, Kelenic to flat out save money for Mitch Garver. I was okay getting rid of Teo, though. I'd rather have Haniger. And here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. You would also think if Robbie Ray wasn't injured last year, I think Mariners make the playoffs. But then the Orioles lose those players anyway. Here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. I would think that Munoz is done after this series. Justin Turner's 1 for 3 in the series with 7. I don't know what I said 7 for. He's batting .324 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and that is going to be drilled for a base hit. And now Justin Turner gets on at first. At least you have a double play opportunity, but this is where Andres Munoz shows his choke job. Munoz is not a closer, or he is not a good reliever. Not for a high leverage situation. I'd probably relegate him all the way to mop-up duties. The amount of frustrations is very warranted. The bats are not inspiring at all. All they're doing is striking out. And Davis Schneider is going to be the pinch runner for Justin Turner. And now here is Kevin Biggio. Kevin Biggio? I don't know. Here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. And it's getting to the point that I just want the Mariners to lose just so I can just get out of this stream. Doesn't do me any good to get into extra innings, does it? Not really. The level of frustration of this game has been at its highest. And now we're looking at the 1-0, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. I think Munoz is done after this season, and he very much should be done after this season. I meant inning. Munoz should be done after this inning. He should not be pitching after this inning anymore. And now here's the 1-1, and that is low for a ball, and that hit him. That did hit him. And Service, pull out Munoz right now. What are you waiting for? He's not going to pull him out. But he was quick to pull out Logan Gilbert. That did hit him in the foot. And now we're looking at a man on first and second with only one out. And it seems that it's only a matter of time that the Mariners lose. And looks like you're finally calling to the bullpen. And this has just gone beyond frustrating. Just absolutely undisciplined. Like, we barely had runners in scoring position. You'd think that here's Alejandro Kirk. You got to ground this into a double play. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. I get that you mean it's not Munoz's fault, but he's not the right pitcher for this situation. So maybe it's not Munoz's fault. It's going to be Service's fault. And now here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Strike two. Let's hope that Munoz can finish this off. It was great movement, wasn't it? Munoz is working on an 0-2 on Alejandro Kirk. And now here is the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. Not a great pitch. Not a good location right there. We're looking at 12 views so far. I wonder if I'm getting close to the 100. I'm now at 74. And now here's the 1-2. And now here's a line drive, and that'll be caught by Haniger. And here's the throw to third. No, nothing. He tried to do the throw to second. I thought that game was over just by the angle. I'm sure he does have the better velocity for sure. And now here's Dan Vogelbach up to the bat. Former Mariner Dan Vogelbach, who killed the Mariners. And this is a very familiar situation. Dan Vogelbach hit the go-ahead RBI while he was with the Mets. He was a career-high 30 home run hitter in the 2019 season with the Mariners. That was the only thing to remember about the 2019 season was Dan Vogelbach hitting home runs. And he really was fun to watch. But now you got Vogelbach still hanging around in this league. But he could be a very dangerous hitter. Last season, batting .233 with 13 home runs and 48 RBIs. Here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. We're looking at the 1-0. And here's the pitch to Vogelbach. And that is up high for a ball. And Munoz is absolutely just has no control. Munoz shouldn't have been pitching. He got lucky in the last inning. Like, I'm not a big fan of Munoz. I hate to say it. I'm just not. And now we're looking at the 2-0. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Dan Vogelbach is working on a 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 3. 3-1. And I just love how Scott Service just completely just keeps dicking around and just lets Munoz just pitch atrociously. He's not the right pitcher for the situation. I've been telling you guys. But no, I am not a true fan for saying it. And now here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is ball 4, and he missed it. And now that's the bases loaded. And meanwhile, you see Scott Service just camping out, just doing nothing about it. Munoz 8th, Sewald 9th was unstoppable. And Vogelbach, he drew the walk, but he'll be out. Because now we've got the bases loaded with 2 outs. And this game could end very quickly in the most ugly fashion. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He has a chance. Well, he's a pinch runner now. Here is Clement. Now here is the pitch. And that is a strike. You feel thrilled just to see one strike out of that. Munoz with 23 pitches. 2022 was amazing for Munoz. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike two. He got him on that slider. Clement got fooled on that one, or he just got greedy. And now you just got one strike away. And why does one strike feel like 10? And you got the fans. They are cheering. Yes, they are. They're getting up there in their voices. 0-2. You can end this inning right now. And now here's the 0-2. And now here is a line drive. And that is going to be caught by Polanco. He caught it. Oh, he prevented the run. And that's going to retire the side. What a catch by Polanco. Unbelievable. We go to the top of the 10th. It is 1-1, and that just gave me a cup of coffee right there. What a play by Polanco. I need a breather for that. And now you got man on second base. I mean, the Mariners got to score on this one, right? 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 And that was really a tough play. I don't even know if I would have caught that. We're going into the top of the 10th, and I better change that. We are now in extra innings. As soon as we get through all these commercials, check out my Julio bobblehead. Maybe I should just put this somewhere else. Here's my Jay Buhner statue. This was from 1995 when he hit that home run. Sadly, the bat is gone, not included. Polanco with a nice catch on the bloop. And now we're looking at Cal Raleigh up to the plate. He has a chance to be the hero. We got a man on second base, as in extra inning rules. That's Luke Raley at second base. He is pinch running. He is taken over from Mitch Garver. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball to right field, and that is gone! That is a home run for Cal Raleigh. He continues to bury them in Toronto. That's his second home run of the series and the season, and the Mariners have now taken a 3-1 lead. Oh my goodness, what a hit by Cal Raleigh from his right side. Woo! We really needed that badly. And hopefully the Mariners can find a way to win this game. Big dumper. Really just dumped it out of there. And now here's the pitch to Dylan Moore. And that is a strike. And I would vote that Tyson Miller should be the closer of the next inning, not Munoz, because he is just burned. And now here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Got 81 views so far, 19 away from another 100, which would be a huge streak for me. And we're looking at the 0-2. And here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. I've only missed 2 games for the Mariners this season. And now here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Reflect the sun. No, we're not back. Stanek is a closer. That's another good idea. I'm not opposed to that. Get the big arm in there. Now here's the 2-2. And now here's a fly ball popped up. Dylan Moore looked frustrated on that one. And that's going to make the catch. And now we've got one away. That was Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, just blasting that home run out of there. What a home run by Cal Raleigh. And now here is Dom Canzone. Now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Oh, update the score 3-1. You are not wrong. Thank you very much. Now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Thank you very much, Flick, for the reminder. And Dom Canzone, he's awaiting his pitch. Now here it is. And that is just outside. It was in the strike zone, but the umpire disagreed either way. Ringo, maybe walk away until the game's over. How about that? And now we're looking at a 2-1. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And now we're looking at a 2-2 count. And now we're looking at a 2-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for ball 3. We got a 3-2 full count. Still one out. I would be less abused by the flick. Now here's the 3-2. And that is fouled. And now he's fighting it off. At this point, the more you foul, the more tired you get that pitcher. So very good on Dom Canzone. We're looking at a 3-2 count. Ryan Stanek in the bullpen. Here's the pitch, and that is ball 4. And Dominic Canzone will get the walk. You just like no commercials, don't you? Look at Taylor Saucedo. We got J.P. Crawford up to bat. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. He has Cal of the North. He has 10 home runs against the Blue Jays. Unbelievable. And here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. That's going to be a 2-0 count. '86 views. Magic number is 14. Let's keep them going. And now we're looking at the 2-0. And now here's the pitch. And that will be a 3-0 count. We need to do more because Cobra Kai, no mercy. J.P. Crawford's 2 for 11 in this series. He's really got to step it up. And now here's the 3-0 pitch. And that is inside for ball 4. Take your base. And we got runners on first and second with still one out. But you could still hit into a double play. And looks like either it's a pitching change or the coach has seen enough. And he has seen enough. And we are going to go to the bullpen to get another pitching change. Blue Jays have been burning them through. And we'll be back after this break. I mean, I won't because I don't have commercials to play because StreamYard, and maybe Flick had his hand on that one. Flick, did you have anything to do with StreamYard not working with YouTube? Maybe you did. My friend swinging for the fences says, "What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over again and expecting different result. You're going to go use Munoz in a save situation, fine, but tie situation, Munoz is reckless, and he got out at the skin of his teeth." You love those home runs. And we're still in the extra innings now. 3-1 Mariners. They have a chance to extend this lead. And hopefully they can make that difference. Because winning would make a difference. Rather go 5-8 than 4-9. And now here's Julio Rodriguez as he did just take a ball and it nearly hit him in the face, kind of. Bring back Bobby Ayala, huh? And here is the pitch to Julio and a swing and a miss. Strike one. It's not what you want out of Cal Raleigh on that one. Julio's working on a 1-1 count. And now here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And we're looking at a 2-1 count. And here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball foul. And he's now working on a 2-2 count. Not something that you want on a 2-2 count, especially considering he does struggle this season. Julio is just not a clutch player, unfortunately. Now here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, strike three. And he continues to strike out once again. For someone that was just talking a big game throughout the spring training, he is failing miserably this season. Is Bobby Ayala married to Lou Pinella's daughter? I have no idea, and I don't want to know. And now here is Ty France. And that is a foul ball. Ty France has got to do something. He's really got to extend this lead because you cannot rely on a two-run lead. I don't think it's going to be enough. And now here's the 0-1. And now here is a fly ball to deep left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Dominic Canzone is going to score, and that's going to be a 4-run lead for the Mariners on a double by Ty France, RBI double. And he does extend that lead. Unbelievable. That is something you want to see out of Ty France. That was a beautiful hit by Ty France. That is all you needed. We didn't need the home run. He didn't have to be the hero. All he had to do was get a nice, clean hit, and that's what he got. And now here's Mitch Haniger, and that's going to be a strike. Silva, it's not over. 3 runs is still just as fragile as a 1-run lead. Delete that comment. Please. And now here is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 3 right now. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. You got 1 run in. It's going to be 5-1. Is Ty France? I think he's staying at third because he's a bit slow. But now, 6-1. Ty France scores. And now that's a 6-1 lead on a 2 RBI single by Mitch Haniger. Oh my goodness, this Mariners offense has finally came to life. And I think this might be, they tied the season record, 6 runs. Fan 92 did start the chant, indeed. Silva, it's still not over. It's still fragile. I'm not counting on it yet. And Polanco's fouled. Yep, season high, 6 runs today. I'm hoping the Jay Buhner statue had something to do with it. And I love that I have my viewers in. I am closing in on 100. And now here it is for Polanco, and that is fouled. Just like J.P. Crawford screaming the LFG. Mitch Haniger's clapping in passion. It was a fantastic 2 RBI hit. Polanco's 0 for 4. He's got to pick it up. And now we're looking at the 0-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Mitch has really stepped up. Excuse me for my belching. And now here is the 1-2 pitch. And that is strike 3 called, and that's going to retire the side. But the Mariners put on 5 runs. Unbelievable. On a 2-run home run by Cal Raleigh, and a RBI double by Ty France, and a 2 RBI single by Mitch Haniger. And now we go to the bottom of the inning, and I still didn't even update my score because I was just too focused on this game. We're at 6-1, and this is possibly and hopefully the final inning. Mariners cannot afford to lose this game. We're looking at the bottom of the 10th, and hopefully the Mariners can come away with it. Let's see what they do. Stanek looks like he is going to close. And yep, Stanek is going to be in for this game. Munoz did get out of that bottom of the 9th inning at literally the skin of his teeth. Logan Gilbert pitched absolutely fantastic. 8 strikeouts, and you couldn't ask anything more out of him. Despite the home run that he did give up, Mariners were still, Logan still did his job. Any other offense, you score 6 runs early, we look at this game much differently. And now we're going to go into commercial. Yeah, we're still in that commercial break. And now I want the commercials to end just so I can get this game over with because I got to get to work by 4 o'clock. Luckily, it is not too far away. It's about 15 minutes from where I live. And that was a clutch bloop fly ball caught by Polanco. I hope Stanek can finish this, but you never know. And now here is Ryan Stanek, former Houston Astro. He has been off to a good start this season, only given up 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. So he's been doing pretty well. But 2 walks in 3 innings is still a little bit concerning. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And we got a runner on second base. Remind you, that is Ernie Clement at second base. Mariners have 15 strikeouts and super lucky to get these runs late. They really are. Here's Dalton Varsho on the plate, and here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball, and that is a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Dalton Varsho trying to be the hero, trying to get something to happen. And now here's the 1-1, and that is fouled back, and that's going to be a strike 2. I will be after this game's over. I will be leaving immediately because I gotta film a really quick post game if I even have time, and I gotta upload a quick short in moments. And now here is the 1-2 pitch, and that hits the dirt, and that's gonna be ball 2. We're really trying to make something happen. Ideally, I would have a video by 3:30 and then a Cal Raleigh video by around 5 o'clock. We're still looking at a 2-2. Game is still far from over. And now here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we got one out. 2 to go. And strike 3. Mariners have Logan Gilbert really did carry this. I'm still giving him the MVP. Maybe Cal Raleigh will get it, but I'm still going to give it to Logan Gilbert for his fantastic pitching efforts. And now we're back to the top of the lineup. Here is George Springer. And now here's the pitch. And that is fouled. Mariners were very resilient, especially in the 10th inning. They just put on the offense immediately. Great home run by Cal Raleigh. An RBI double by Ty France. And now here is the 0-1 pitch, and that is fouled back. And that's going to be strike 2. And who knows, if Ryan Stanek closes this out, maybe make him the closer, especially if you're waiting for Santos and Brash to be healthy. And they're still on the 15-day IL. Stanek has an opportunity to close this out. Won't be a safe situation. But now here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is outside for a ball. And he's trying to get that fastball. It's a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That's why the Mariners went and got him. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ryan Stanek, he's trying to get this guy out. And here is the 1-2 pitch. And that is a foul ball. Nope. That is a foul ball. Still at 90 views, trying to get to 100. I probably won't make it for the end of this game. But at the end of the day, all I care about is a victory. And I do appreciate the attendance of this game for my show. George Springer's working on a 1-2 count. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Blue Jays are down to their final out. Let's finish this, shall we? And now we got 1 out to go. And here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike, mercifully given by the umpire. And now we're looking at an 0-1 count. 2 strikes away. Stanek has pitched outstanding. Just brilliant. 2 strikeouts already. The redesign on YouTube is awful. I know, because StreamYard let me down. Here's the 0-1, and that is way inside. And Steven, express more about this redesign on YouTube. You really like the other one, did you, on StreamYard? I know. It's just that I didn't have a choice because someone let me down. StreamYard. Here's the 1-1, and that is outside for a ball. We got a 2-1 count. It's funny because you had Purpose or Studio Stream able to figure it out, but StreamYard somehow couldn't. And now we are looking at a 2-1 count. You got to get this guy out. You don't want any more men on base. And now here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is low for ball 3. It hits the dirt. And we're looking at a 3-1 count. And Stanek has really got to be careful. It looks like he just wants to pitch around Vlad Guerrero Jr. On deck, it is going to be Bo Bichette. So you really want to get this guy out as soon as you can. And now here is the 3-1 pitch, and that is fouled away. And the Mariners or the Blue Jays are down to their final strike. Post-game show will be coming within the next 30 minutes should this game end. And I don't have a lot of time because I got to get to work real fast. We're looking at 15 pitches in for Stanek. We're looking at a full count. And now here's the 3-2 pitch, and that is outside for ball 4. And he just pitched right outside. It was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and now you got Bo Bichette, who can bring this, who has an opportunity to really cut it close. Bo Bichette hit the home run yesterday, which pretty much put the game out of reach. But now he's in a different situation where he can cut the lead easily, knowing his talents. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to left field, and that is caught by Canzone, and the ball game is over. The Mariners finally end their losing streak, and they are now going to be at 5-8. They will at least avoid the sweep. Great pitching by Logan Gilbert. Great pitching by Munoz, and great pitching by Stanek, and also great offensive display in the extra innings. And the Mariners will avoid the sweep going into the series against Chicago. I am going to have to cut it right now because I have to get a post-game show, and I will have to get to work because hashtag don't quit your day job. I just want to say thank you very much for being on this show. Thank you for your flexibility early in this day because StreamYard didn't work for me, but I will be taking off, and what a win it was. I appreciate everything that you have given to me. I appreciate Reflect the Sun. If anyone can give any last-minute donations, that would just be appreciated. I just want to say thank you, and